All eyes are on Hsu Jo-hsi, Taiwan's power pitcher who's come under the watchful gaze of international scouts. Across the field, young stars are rising, driven, fearless, and hungry for their moment. On the hardwood, Jeremy Lin makes history, claiming his first ever MVP title as the face of the TPBL. It's more than a game, it's passion. It's Game On Taiwan. Hello and welcome to Game On Taiwan. Get ready for the perfect mix of baseball and entertainment, where Taiwan's luckiest fans witness unforgettable moments and the country's brightest sports talents light up the field and beyond. Let's get the game on. Last week at the Taipei Dome, all eyes were on Weichuan Dragons ace Hsu Jo-hsi as he made his 7th start of the season. Among the crowd were international scouts from 16 teams, including organizations from Major League Baseball and Nippon Professional Baseball. One of them, the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks chief baseball officer,城島健司, who formerly played for the Seattle Mariners and Detroit Tigers, was part of the contingent making the trip specifically to evaluate Hsu.
哇，真的，他局投完已经飙出了11次三振，用球数只有88颗。
In what many are calling the finest performance of his young career, the 24-year-old right-hander delivered a masterclass on the mound. 8 2/3 innings, 103 pitches, with 84 full strikes, 11 strikeouts, 5 hits, no walks, and no earned runs. His game score of 86 marked a personal best. Though he was charged with 2 unearned runs after exiting in the 9th and officially took the loss due to defensive miscues, the outing did little to dampen the buzz surrounding his future. Nicknamed the Son of Dragons, Hsu became a household name for Taiwanese baseball fans even before he joined the professional ranks. Born and raised in Taoyuan, Hsu played through Taiwan's school baseball system and rose to prominence in 2015 by helping Taiwan win the Pony World Series.
Hsu and the pitch. Another breaking ball, another swing and a miss. Strike 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3.
5th. Ground ball to third. This could do it. Third baseman Chen with a throw across. The ball game is over. Chinese Taipei advances to the Pony League World Series by way.
He tossed a 5-inning no-hitter against Puerto Rico, which was the 20th no-hit game in the history of the Pony League World Series. At Taoyuan Municipal Pingzhen Senior High School, a national baseball powerhouse, Hsu became the team's ace by his junior year, throwing as hard as 153 kilometers per hour following joint debridement surgery in his sophomore year. Known for his velocity and refined off-speed arsenal, he was selected twice to represent Chinese Taipei during his high school career. Drafted by the Weichuan Dragons expansion, Hsu made an immediate impact in 2021. In his debut, he struck out all 11 batters he faced over 3 2/3 innings, setting a CPBL record for the most strikeouts in a debut.
所以我相信这也是徐若曦今天的目标啊！这颗变化球掉得够犀利啊，让王一晨挥了空棒哦，蹲在靠近外侧的位置，这个速球进来154，让江坤宇也挥棒落空，遭到3振，连续3位打者都取得球数的绝对领先。结果这个变速球掉中了张志豪，打者挥棒落空，遭到3振。但味全球团确实也是慧眼识英雄啊！这个变化球进来，周志齐没有出棒，被拉掉了。今天的第11次3振。
That August, he opened a game by striking out the first 8 Fubon Guardians players he faced, tying the league record for most consecutive strikeouts.
3球3振 ，Oh my God， 连8K 啦，观众朋友啊！
After undergoing Tommy John surgery and missing the entire 2022 season, Hsu made a dominant return in late 2023, finishing with a 1.17 ERA. In the Taiwan series, he was named Game 1 starter, the youngest in CPBL history. Then he took the mound again in Game 6, throwing a one-hit shutout over 7 innings to clinch the championship for the Dragons and earn Taiwan Series MVP honors, another youngest ever distinction. Understanding Hsi's long-term value, the Dragons have managed his workload carefully. In his first 3 seasons, he rarely exceeded 90 pitches per game. This year, however, marks the beginning of his evolution into a full-fledged workhorse. By CPBL rules, Hsu will become eligible for international free agency at the end of the 2025 season, allowing foreign teams to acquire his services through the posting system. Given his recent performances, he's expected to be one of the most sought-after Taiwanese pitchers in the years to come. Scouts from both NPB and MLB are now a regular presence at his starts. With his pedigree, velocity, poise, and command, Hsu Jo-hsi is not just a standout in Taiwan. He's a pitcher on the cusp of a global breakthrough. Opening day 2026 could very well see him taking the mound in Japan or the United States.
棒次打断，内野的滚地球非常软弱，投手接下球捡传向一垒，比赛结束。这场比赛最终就是由台中市拿下了最关键的胜利，9-6，睽违15年，台中市队再次收下玉山杯的冠军。
What a tournament it's been! Taichung City is your 2025 E.Sun Cup champion, defeating New Taipei City 9-6 in a thrilling final to bring home the title for the first time in 15 years. The action was electric from the start. Taichung exploded for 5 runs in the opening inning, setting the tone early. But New Taipei tied the game 6-all by the bottom of the 6th. Just when the momentum seemed to shift, Taichung took advantage of a few defensive miscues in the 7th, scoring 3 crucial runs with just a single hit and sealing the win in dramatic fashion. Sponsored by E.Sun Bank and named after Jade Mountain, Taiwan's highest peak, the E.Sun Cup is the country's flagship event for high school baseball. Often referred to as Taiwan's Koshin, it has long been a launch pad for future stars. Over the years, the tournament has consistently produced top-tier talent, many of whom have gone on to shine in the CPBL, NPB, and even Major League Baseball. Among its most notable alumni are legendary slugger and current Fubon Guardians manager Chen Chen-wei, former MLB ace Wang Tianmin, NPB standout Chen Wei-in. The E.Sun Cup continues to play a vital role in shaping the future of Taiwanese baseball. One of the most inspiring recent stories is that of E.Sun, who competed in the E.Sun Cup 3 years in a row from 2021 to 2023. He represented Taiwan at the Under-18 Baseball World Cup twice and recently made it to the Nippon Hand Fighters' first team in Japan in a proud moment for Taiwanese fans. Now that the tournament has wrapped up, top players from across all participating teams will be selected to form Taiwan's national squad for the WBSC Under-18 Baseball World Cup this September. We can't wait to see them shine on the world stage. So, congratulations to Taichung City and a huge shout out to every player, coach, and supporter. Stay tuned for more exciting updates after the break, only on Game On Taiwan.
这一棒打到了右半边的飞球，结果落地形成安打。2-3垒跑者应该通通都要回来得分了，而魔鹰现在也上了3垒，王柏荣适时的2垒安打，帮助台钢雄鹰现在比数反超前为2-1了。
内野的高反弹球，来看一下，中间传了出去，形成安打，
厉害了！
恭喜陈晨威，先把纪录给追平。目前呢是连续的33场比赛有安打了，平了联盟的纪录。
Chen Chen-wei of the Rakuten Monkeys made history on June 12th by tying the professional baseball record in Asia for the longest consecutive hitting streak at 33 games. His streak, which began on April 19th, was extended when he hit a single to center field in the 4th inning of a game against the CTBC brothers. This milestone matched the 33-game streak set by Takahashi Yoshihiko of the Hiroshima Carps in 1979.
姚文洋，这球打击出去，连续33场比赛，归文现在追平了亚洲纪录。
which was later tied by Huo Yan-wen in the CPBL in 2015. Despite Chen's remarkable achievement, the Monkeys were defeated 4-1 by the brothers. On June 14th, however, Chen's streak came to an end during a game against the Fubon Guardians. Going 0 for 5, his consecutive hitting streak was halted at 33 games, tying the CPBL and NPB record. Despite this, Chen remained calm, understanding that every end marks the beginning of something new. The most important thing was that the Monkeys secured a 7-2 victory, moving forward with renewed focus and determination. Meanwhile, on June 15th, Fubon finally ended their 13-game losing streak against Rakuten, dating back to September 15th, 2024, with a 7-3 victory. Lin Yueguo led the way with a 3-hit performance, while Shen Haowei and Fan Kuo-chen each chipped in with 2 hits. All 3 players delivered doubles, helping power Fubon to their first win over Rakuten this season. The Uni Lions and CTBC brothers clashed again in a crucial 2-game series. In the first game, the Uni Lions led for most of the match with a solid pitching performance by Felix Peña and key hits from Chen Yongqi and Lin Jiawei. However, in the 9th inning, a 3-run homer by Zhang Zixian tied the game for the brothers. The game went into extra innings, where the brothers capitalized on an error and a timely hit from Huang Wei-sheng to win 8-6, cutting the Uni Lions' lead to 1.5 games.
其实他位置其实塞得很好。
走在了内侧，用速球，这位置投得够刁钻。
In the second game, the Uni Lions bounced back with a 1-0 victory. Christopher Mercedes pitched 7 shutout innings, and Lin Tai-an's solo home run in the 3rd inning proved to be the difference. Despite a late-game threat, the Uni Lions' pitching held firm, and they ended a 5-game losing streak to the brothers, widening their lead to 2.5 games.
篮球数2出局，挥棒落空，高岩降树最后用直叉球再见3振。
In a face-off between the TSG Hawks and Weichuan Dragons, Wang Guorong delivered a key double in the bottom of the 6th inning, giving the Hawks a 3-1 lead. His timely hits turned a bases-loaded situation into the go-ahead run, forcing the Dragons pitcher to exit the game. The Hawks ultimately won 3-1.
哇，这一球打得扎实，打到中间方向，非常深远，非常深远。No solo， 这是182分全垒打。
After a tough 2-run loss in the previous game, the Dragons came out strong in the next matchup. In the first inning, Zheng Zihao drew a walk with 2 outs, and Chu Yixian capitalized, launching a shot over the center field fence for his 5th home run of the season. The Dragons sealed their victory in the 9th inning when Giligilao Gongguan hit a 2-run homer, his 5th of the month, leading the Dragons to a 6-1 win on the road.
时间快到，林书豪中间拔起来，起跳出手去，巨大的进攻技术器。 距离2步的3分球弧顶，攻去。
Former NBA star Jeremy Lin has finally checked off a long-held goal, this time right here in Taiwan. As the point guard for the new Taipei Kings, Lin has been named the most valuable player for the inaugural 2024-25 TPBL season. It's a significant milestone in his career since his return to Taiwan in early 2023. The MVP title was awarded through a weighted voting system that included 18 media reporters, 5 commentators, and 18,282 fan votes. On the court, Lin averaged 19.2 points, 5.7 rebounds, and 5.6 assists per game over 33 minutes, leading the Kings to a league-best 26-10 record. Among local players, he also ranked first in field goal percentage and player efficiency rating. This marks Lin's first regular season MVP award in Taiwan, and with it, he becomes the first player with NBA experience to receive the honor in TPBL history. At the 2025 Open Sopra Steria de Lyon, Taiwan's Hsu Yu-hsiou and Japan's Uchida Kaiichi pulled off a thrilling comeback to win the doubles title 1-6, 6-3, 12-10. It marks Hsu's sixth ATP Challenger doubles crown and his first in 28 months. Taiwan skeet shooters Yang Kun-pi and Wan-yu clinched gold at the Asian Shotgun Cup, defeating their Iranian opponents 46-37 in the mixed team final. It marks their second gold medal together this season, following their victory at the ISSF World Cup in Buenos Aires this April. Taiwanese golfer Kevin Yu is headed to the prestigious Open Championship for the very first time. He punched his ticket with a superb third-place finish at the PGA Tour's RBC Canadian Open, adding yet another milestone to his rising career. Yu, who captured his maiden PGA Tour title at the Sanderson Farms Championship last year, continues to break new ground. In the 2025 Taiwan President FA Cup Women's Final, hosts Kaohsiung attackers edged the Taichung Blue Whales 1-0, with star striker Wakabayashi Minori scoring the lone goal in the second half. The win secured them the Cup's inaugural title and a 1.5 million new Taiwan dollars prize. It's happy hour here on Game on Taiwan. After the break, get ready to dive into some of the most fun and exciting moments happening around. Don't go anywhere.
We can do it!
We all know that the Chinese Professional Baseball League is renowned for its exceptional fan experience. The atmosphere at the games is electric, setting the global standard for baseball. With the first half of the season winding down, it's the perfect time to dive into the fantastic experiences that have been crafted for fans this year.
大家好，我们是 네, 우선 이렇게 타이페이 돔이라는 큰 경기장에서 시구와 시타를 할 수 있게 되어서 큰 영광이고요.
그리고 저희 엔믹스가 경기 이후에 축하 무대도 드릴 예정이니까요. 조만간에 또 뵙겠습니다.
In a spectacular crossover between K-pop and baseball, the Weichuan Dragons brought the heat both on and off the field this April at the Taipei Dome. The red-hot Korean girl group NMIX participated in throwing the ceremonial first pitch and became the first K-pop girl group to perform at the iconic venue. After the game, NMIX lit up the night with a dazzling performance of their latest tracks and fan-favorite hits. Their incredible stage presence and powerful dance moves electrified the crowd and turned the Dragons' turf into a full-blown party. The Uni-Lions Mr. Lions theme party attracted a full house for 2 consecutive days. They brought in famous Taiwanese actor Ridian Vaughn to throw the first pitch and perform with his band. His charm and talent left everyone in awe, including Lin An-ke. To top it off, the Uni-Lions treated fans to unique promotional photo shoots, delivering some delightful surprises. The CTBC brothers also raised the bar with their first ever anime-themed day at the Taipei Dome, featuring a collaboration with the popular anime Crayon Shin-chan. The event sold out with 31,577 fans in attendance, just shy of the record set at the season opener, which drew 40,000. The players wore special dynamic Superman jerseys, while Crayon Shin-chan characters and the Passion Sisters threw the first pitch, bringing fans right into the playful world of the beloved anime. Meanwhile, the Fubon Guardians took their fan experience to the next level with the G-pop Music Festival at the Taipei Dome, drawing a massive crowd of over 95,000 fans across 4 days. The event featured the Korean KIA Tigers cheerleaders and the Fubon Angels in a spectacular collaboration. And let's not forget the Rakuten Monkeys' iconic music party. Celebrating its 13th year, the 3-day event was an electrifying celebration of music, featuring performances by 12 top artists, creating a sensory overload of light, sound, and fan interaction. So if you're visiting Taiwan, be sure to catch a baseball game. Experience Taiwan's one-of-a-kind baseball atmosphere, where excitement, music, and passion come together unforgettably. It's time for Game on Taiwan's Top 5 Moments of the Week. It was a truly magical moment. The Uni Lions and the CTBC brothers faced off, with the Lions leading for most of the game. However, in the 9th inning, Chen Chen-wei's 3-run homer tied the game for the brothers, completely changing the course of the match. In the end, the CTBC brothers secured a comeback victory in the 11th inning, 8-6.
这一棒扫到了中外野的深处，李安可再见全垒打 ，Go！
Lin An-ke hit his second career walk-off home run in the bottom of the 9th inning, leading the Uni Lions to a thrilling 6-5 victory over the Fubon Guardians at Jiayi Baseball Stadium. The Guardians had tied the game in the top of the 9th, but Lin's clutch homer secured the win, helping the Uni Lions maintain their position at the top of the standings. This victory marked his second MVP award of the season. A big shout out to Taichung City, crowned national champions at this year's High School Baseball Championships, the E.Sun Cup. After 15 years, they've reclaimed the title with unwavering determination. The team manager now has the honor of selecting players for the 2025 WBSC Under-18 Baseball World Cup, as 3-time champion Taiwan sets its sights on an exciting future. The Fubon Guardians G-Pop Music Festival took place at the Taipei Dome, setting the venue's record for the second highest attendance of the season for a CPBL team. The biggest winners of the lively event were the fans, who enjoyed the electric atmosphere.
史上纪录也是亚洲的纪录，这一棒咬中之后，右半边方向的飞球，全垒打！这球一棒咬中哦，直接过墙。陈晨威在今年球季的第4轰。
And finally, let's give a big round of applause to Chen Chen-wei for his incredible hitting streak. Though it came to an end at 33 games, just shy of setting a new record, his performance was nothing short of remarkable and truly inspiring. As if that weren't enough, Chen also stole the spotlight at the Rakuten Monkeys music party event, where his post-game performance was met with nothing but praise. He is a true fan favorite, both on and off the field. As we wrap up this week's coverage, we leave you with the more unforgettable moments from this year's E.Sun Cup National High School Baseball Championship, known as Taiwan's very own Koshien. With 350 players representing 31 schools across 17 counties and cities, the talent on display has been truly inspiring. Thanks so much for joining us. Until next time, stay active and keep the excitement going.